It's a new day, baby, and you're going to shine. There is this energy of collectively embracing the heart. And you've been doing this for quite a while. You've been manifesting this type of environment, this type of world, particularly this type of industry. Star in reverse. There's a lot of talented people and deserving people that can really make a difference. And you know this. And they know this. And you're going to be the front runner for this. You're going to be the front runner for this because there's been a lack of love. There's been a lack of passion. And they've tried to, within these industries, emulate it, fake it, be performative, but it's not landing. It's not landing with people. Audiences, customers, clients, it's not landing with them. They don't have the wisdom. They don't have the light. Time is up now. Look at the snake. It's like it's the hourglass, and it's the snake. It's like, your time's up now, snakey snake. You know, now it's time for a new beginning. You can try all you want to bring back this old model, but the Empress reverse keeps on coming up. Like, it's not landing. It's not landing. People need to get ready for the new version, the new way of being here. Sunflower energy. Sunflowers face each other to give light and energy and happiness to each other. And it's exactly, instead of the tall poppy syndrome, look that up if you don't know what that is. But pretty much it's just cutting people down if they get too tall, because people are jealous. And in this situation, we're coming into not the tall poppy anymore. It's not the tall poppy era anymore. It's the sunflower era. A beauty of happiness, yeah. And here you are, the queen of the sunflower. And you're very protected on this journey because it's not going to be easy. Evilness, coldness, these tactics that are being used, they scream before they die. They're loud. But with the Knight of Wands here, their tactics are nothing compared to this burst of light that's going to come in. And that you're going to bring in here. The moon in reverse. Like, you're bringing clarity to a place that used to thrive on mystery and mystique. But it was used in a way to bind people, right? So you are coming out of your own binds. You're dealing with a lot of your own inner demons, and you've worked successfully to bust through, because that is your biggest enemy is always going to be yourself and whatever people plant in you, right? So that's why emotional abuse and verbal abuse is so scarring, because it stays with us, it echoes in us, and then we can internalize it and take it onto our own life. And you've been battle worn and weary here. You are a very independent person. It feels like you've been kind of isolated, but you're also someone who likes to be alone as well. People don't take that very kindly because they want to get in your business. They want to have relevance now in some way or another. But they can't be. They can't have relevance with where you're going because they don't connect with how you are and what you're bringing, the essence that you're bringing, the vibe that you're bringing to this industry, to this energy. And people are going to see, like, crime doesn't pay. Like, what they're doing does not pay. Maybe it paid a bit before, but it's not paying anymore. Because we have alchemy, the temperance card. False insincerity, any of that is not going to pay anymore. It's not paying the bills. Tower moment's coming, and those who are leading with love are going to be showcased, are going to be recognized, because it's not just all about love. And they know that, because it's very hard to be a good person in this world. It's easy to pretend to be a good person, but it's not actually easy to be a good person. A good person means you have to stand up, and you have to make your own decisions, and sometimes you have to go at it alone without the help. You know, misery loves company. It's easy to do bad things and gang up and be in a group and disappear into that group and disappear in your identity. But you don't want to disappear. You want to be an individual, and a lot of people are like, why do you want to be an individual? You're being targeted. There's people that are even targeting you that are like, why are you making yourself more of a target? You would be easier if you just stayed down, if you didn't wear what you wore, you didn't say what you said, you didn't go where you went, you didn't do what you did. But it's working out for you, and they don't see that. You're getting the attention either way, and if it's negative attention, it's not really, because you're not doing anything negative. So they can twist it all they want, but the real ones are going to see that you're actually contributing to community, that you're actually saying the things that need to be said that are not being said here. Truth is coming out. It's ready, and it's time, and it's being very, very much stabilized. You're very much, this is going to be grounded in reality. It's going to be able to give you money. It's going to be able to give you that support that you didn't imagine would ever be able to happen. Because you know, people are telling you you need to ruin your character and be a bad person or do bad things or take advantage of people. And that there's no justice, but there is justice. You're the justice. You're not necessarily going to be going around striking people down and throwing down the hammer and be the judge, but you're bringing in an example that's going to be on a bigger screen in a bigger way, that's going to show people with the star that you don't need to sell yourself out to make a difference in this world. Your creativity is valuable. Who you are inside is valuable. We all have purpose in life, and it's looking good for you because you're on the right path. You've seen it. You're early. You're manifesting in private because you're smart enough to know that people, whatever you tell people, are going to try to, you know, delay you and try to like confuse you, because you do care about other people's opinions to a certain extent. You have a heart, right? People use that against you, though, to manipulate, to try to make it seem like you're a people pleaser or try to make it seem like you're a bad person. They use your kindness for weakness. That's a weak thing to do. Who's the weak person, really, right? Spirit says recognize your beauty and know that you're unique, specific type of beauty that you're going to bring into this world. Love and creativity and art is needed. Protecting the future with Dragon's Hoard. This is not even part of this deck, but it meant to come out. Step out there. Shine your light. People are going to have something to say. All right? And that's because there is something to say. You have substance to you and what you're putting out there. You're timeless, and you have been for a long time, and you've been struggling because you haven't met the opportunity yet. It hasn't collided yet, but it will. Because you put in the work, you've trusted your gut, you've kept the faith, and you've been light and joyful about it to a certain extent too. It's going to be a lot easier. You're paving the way, but there's other people paving the way too. So protect your energy and don't let people tell you that you can't make it in whatever industry because of who you are or what you represent. You're bringing something different to that industry because it's not, whatever they're doing now is not working. So step out and show them how it's done, okay? So you know what? Drop down a fox down below and say, I'm stepping out and I'm believing in myself. I'm taking back my power here. So if you would like to know specifically what your purpose is or where you want to go with it, check out my pinned post on my profile. But yeah, go and retrieve your destiny, honey. It's waiting for you. Ciao.